what them Delta Airlines will do for you, bro.
Really? You just got to put out there my business.
That's what working for Delta does for you, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm hoping they bring me back. I haven't really heard a lot. From them.
I ain't got no emails.
No, literally, bro. I've literally been blowing them up every week. Like, hey, I know everything's supposed to start back in June, but like, what's good? Hey, big head.
And now I'm trying to find the best outro. If I die today, I want to blow.
Stand up, man.
By the time the song really outgoes, God got me here for a reason. My mom and dad will catch me leading the resistance, just like they always outspoke. Outjo, the fire burning hot when I'm spitting, nobody should know. Slay where you at, my boy. Legend trying to get back with you. He was Sykes when he met you. Thinking how
Empire After One for having us on the podcast, for creating that platform. So yeah, they was also on our heels about coming back. I'm just like,
hey, no, for real, hey, we missed y'all.
Yeah, we back, man. We back, and we better than ever, bro.
There's a lot of things going on right now. We got NBA playoffs. Oh wait, those are over. Are those technically over?
The playoffs
finals?
or the finals is up.
Finals,
Yeah. So
got Golden State and Raptors. Like, let me show off my hat real quick.
I want all of y'all. This is the part of the show where we insert your statement earlier in the episodes about how Boston going all the way, and then that's like when you be like, oh, let me show y'all the hat, and then we cut it right here.
No,
so that y'all can see.
I've literally said in other episodes that Boston might not make it. Do you remember me saying that?
Yeah, but that's not what's gonna make the cut.
I remember that, but that's not what I'm gonna include.
No, I'm gonna be honest, man. It's been maybe that might have been why we took a break, because all our teams got hurt.
Upset city, bro.
Facts. My team wasn't an upset, but like we made it further than other teams did. So
no, your team was an upset. Them losing to Toronto was definitely an upset, I think.
No,
you think the Sixers were an underdog?
They literally were, like literally, and mentally, and all of that. They were number 3. Toronto was number 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Keeping it moving. Yeah. No, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt. But seeing y'all teams,
we saw Joel Embiid.
Seeing y'all teams go down, felt great. It felt great.
Seeing Boston lose, they're the true underdogs of the entire playoffs.
Seeing Boston lose was just normal. Like that, there was no feeling with that. It was just like I knew that was gonna happen.
Still focus on Boston losing, but. We got the Toronto Raptors. Jay not here, so I'm finna bring his energy.
Yeah, I was about to say, that Skip to my Lou energy. You just hop into whatever team winning. Like, we out here.
No, I've always been a Toronto fan.
No, yeah.
Vince Carter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You would throw it all the way back. Yeah. Yeah. You might as well throw it.
Remember when he put his hand in the, you know what I'm saying? And then he just hung there and looked around, and then he did this. When he was done, because that's what's going to happen to the Warriors.
Because everybody saw that, because that was the All-Star game.
Okay, and I was cheering for him the loudest because Vince Carter, 360 through the legs. Yeah.
So was Tracy McGrady on the Toronto Raptors?
No, Tracy McGrady was actually with the Houston Rockets. What is wrong with you?
But what you don't understand is Tracy McGrady was with the Raptors longer than he was with most teams. He left the Raptors.
Then with the Rockets?
He left the Raptors because Vince Carter was getting more shine than him. It was a 30 for 30 on it. And they cousins. It be your own family, bro. It be your own family. They cousins,
bro. I didn't come here for all this, okay?
No, they could have been crazy.
What do you think's happening with the Warriors, man? Let's talk about this a little bit more.
I actually got in a debate about this with somebody the other day. Yesterday, actually.
A Warriors fan?
Nah. It was just like one of them neutral things they posted, and it's like the Warriors are a very team oriented team. They literally are team oriented. Yeah. So them losing a major limb to that team,
who is KD?
KD, yeah.
Because Clay didn't play either.
That's what. But I think Clay played the last game. But just like, but even that, just losing those two, like you lose two valuable players, which. You see with the Warriors, other than like KD and maybe even Steph, a lot of them guys are not superstars outside of that team. If you put them on another team, they're just going to be role players.
Who?
Andre Iguodala.
Oh, yeah.
Draymond Green. Okay. And then who else?
Steph Curry.
But I said other than Curry, other than KD, if you put those people on different teams, they're not going to make a difference in that team.
That's a good point.
So that's why people are like, oh, they're all-stars. They're only all-stars because each person makes each other better.
They play their role.
Yeah,
right.
And so like when you eliminate people's role, now people have to play roles that they're unfamiliar with, and they lose. And then you got players that haven't played much that aren't with that chemistry,
Looney,
that aren't used to.
Bogut.
Yeah, Bogut. And then like you got them playing with starters, that chemistry is thrown all off because second string bench players come in with a different vibe, a different energy. It's not as fast paced as when Steph is in there with so and so and so and so, because like Steve has this motto, he has his coaching plan set up, but now that two of your role players are hurt, you have 2 to 3 bench players coming in as starters that have to try to keep up that pace that they haven't been doing all season.
Right.
So
they're definitely getting bodied. Because I don't think it's a coaching thing. I think Steve Kerr is a genius when it comes to coaching.
No, the setups are good, but like, and I haven't been watching the games because I could care less now that Sixers are gone. But I've been watching
basketball.
No, I do, and I've been keeping up with the highlights. I've been busy with my twins. But
I didn't know he was really in the Twins like that. Who's the Twins coach? Like, what's the name of the Twins coach? Rocco? That's just his full name.
I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
That's not like a mascot, brother. You shouting out the mascot?
The manager, the coach, the coach, because it's technically a manager. They don't have coaches in baseball.
Their last name is Rocco.
No, his first name is Rocco, and his last name starts with a P, but I don't know how to pronounce
first name
it.
Basis with the Twins head coach.
Yeah,
manager.
I'm the in-game host, bro. You know, I got to know all these people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but yeah, so like I've been watching the highlights and I've been seeing the stuff, and like the tenacity there's a huge difference in tenacity work. And like Kawhi, I have so much respect for Kawhi because like I didn't really pay much attention to him in previous.
What about Kyle Lowry? Can we talk about that?
Bro, don't bring
He's
him
literally
up.
been the X factor for them.
What?
Kyle Lowry's been playing crazy.
Sure. I'll give it to him. One season. Everybody has one.
It's not about one season. It's about one ring, right?
Because
against defending champs, that's a huge thing.
No, that is big. That is big.
Kyle Lowry's been playing, man.
Yes, but he's also been choking. So
he's been choking what?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say in the finals he's done. He's played his role. Congratulations.
Exactly.
I'll give him that. That does not change how I feel about him.
Why? What does he have to do to earn your respect? He's literally about to get a ring.
Some people, you don't have to. Like you don't have to just let it go.
I think he was a key part of the Sixers being kicked out of the playoffs.
That's not true at all.
We can look at the numbers.
Please.
I'm telling you, Kyle Lowry's been playing crazy. His postseason game is better than all of his regular season.
Congratulations, Kyle Lowry. I don't want to hate on you, but I'm not a fan of you. So,
but how could you not be? He runs the ball right into the paint,
and he just zigzags.
And then he zigzags and he kicked it out to somebody who's open.
That's congratulations, Kyle. I really hope that y'all win the ring. Now can we move on?
That sounded so genuine.
Yeah. No, but they balling out of control. They bodying them. They just
that's hilarious.
They
don't have a big man.
Who?
Golden State doesn't.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boogie Cousins is literally like he's hot and cold.
He's literally. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they picked him up. But whatever, it don't even matter.
Wow.
But
I told everybody he wasn't going to play.
He hasn't been. You can't. It's hard to come back from an Achilles. Mm-hmm. It was hard for Kobe to come back for Achilles. So you know it's going to be hard for Boogie Cousins to come back from an Achilles. Mm-hmm. So it's like the Warriors picked him up because, one, nobody took him, so he was a lot cheaper than, and like this 1 year contract was mainly for him to prove.
Really cheap,
like this contract was for him to prove like that he can still play because then they're going to sell him off to somebody else. And so, or his agent is going to try to sell him off to someone else.
Him getting an extension is not likely after this season.
He doesn't fit in at all, really.
Yeah, into the offensive scheme. Yeah. I mean, he can hit threes. That helps. That helps. That creates different, looks.
But he's not hustling down the court. And
he's moving in slow motion.
Golden State is a fast-paced offense. Yeah.
He's trying his hardest. Give him some credit. Marc Gasol. just dominant, bro.
Yeah.
Like the way they're
It's
playing.
hunger. It's all it is about who wanted more, who ready to eat.
And healthiness too, though.
Facts.
Because
True.
I think if Golden State was healthy, we'd be having a different conversation. But it's like right now they're really being plagued with injuries, and people go through it. People go through it all the time.
And the Raptors are definitely they're applying that pressure on them injuries.
Yes.
Get it while we can.
Yes, dude.
Before
Kawhi
KD
Leonard
comes back.
literally shoulder charged Looney, and did you see that when he sent him out of bounds?
Oh yeah.
How was that not a charge?
Maybe,
The dude
was he
came
inside
off
the
of his
circle?
feet. Oh, that's true.
If he was
could've been
inside the circle, then it's not.
No, I think he sent him inside the circle because I think he was like his feet were and he might have been right before that, but he sent that man flying. Kawhi is a monster.
It'll be interesting how this conversation goes next week.
Yeah.
Will there still be games? Will there be a comeback?
No, everything's done tonight.
I agree.
Central Eastern Standard Time.
It's hard to bounce back from a 3-1, but KD is back. So I mean, and all they got to do is take it one game at a time.
KD's back for sure. He's healthy.
Yeah, no, he's playing tonight.
Okay.
So all they got to do is take it one game at a time. That's
Y'all
probably what
y'all
coach.
let us know who y'all think got it.
Yeah, leave in the
Y'all
comments who y'all think is gonna win tonight.
Yeah.
We'll just take it one game at a time.
One
Let's not
game
talk
at a time.
serious, but because Kawhi he's a different animal, bro. Like he's not a regular NBA player. Like
He
he's
said,
just
I don't
a
wanna play
ball
like
player.
A hero. He said, I just want to win.
That's Thanos right there, bro.
Is it?
Yes.
I feel like Thanos is more like Joel Embiid.
Because he's a monster. Yes.
Yes, he is. No, I think he's a monster.
But here's the thing. But like Kawhi, he's not with the antics.
No, he's
You've
not.
never seen him flop. You've never seen him do anything extra to get a foul. Like he's playing hard, bro. And you don't. He's literally an 80s, 90s basketball player trapped in 2010, and
that.
nobody knows how to handle it.
I love that.
Like it was so
He's
funny.
got a New Balance sneaker too.
That's how you know he's a different breed. Who plays basketball in New Balances? Kawhi.
He got the New Balance bag too. You know, those are made in the U.S., man. That's
Those got so much money off of senior citizens, and now we got kids running around trying to hoop in New Balances.
And the Claw 5s.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That junk
Go
is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, did Kawhi just say he had just had Nike, Adidas, all these lined up, Puma, and then New Balances over here, and he just was like, I'll take New Balance.
He's like,
But yeah, it'll be interesting, man.
Fun guy.
It'll be interesting. No, I saw this video of when the Spurs were playing the Heat in the playoff.
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
LeBron was like scared a little
bit.
Yeah,
And Kawhi checked in. He was like, I'm like, whoa, you got the king scared, bro.
That was real.
Because Kawhi can't be bought, bro. He don't fall for the hype.
Yeah, he's really there for the game. He really loves the game. That's
crazy.
dope to see a pure basketball player.
And he's still rocking cornrows.
And he's watching straight backs.
Straight backs.
Prison special.
Yeah.
Can I have your cornbread force?
Bro, somebody took his soul at some point.
No.
He has no personality.
Not in front of cameras, but according to Kyle Lowry, your boy, he's supposed to be like a really fun guy.
Oh, because I saw another video on Bleacher Report where some dude was trying to give him nuts. He literally just looked at him.
Oh yeah,
he was like, "No,
pointed to the tunnel. Yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe he's just like, let's do all that when we win. But
that's
even
true.
then,
He's just all about business.
Yeah, because I saw him get degraded by Greg Popovich, and he had nothing to say back to him.
Yeah.
He was like, and then he was like, you know what, Dad?
He's a different beast, bro.
Yeah,
it's like John Wick, bro.
I would like to see a little bit of a closer game. I would like Golden State to get a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then get them kicked out of there. But
I don't know.
Do they have to win another one then?
Who?
So if Golden State wins tonight, Toronto has to win 2 more?
It's best out of 7.
Best out of 7.
So if Golden State wins tonight, then
they have to keep winning?
No, Toronto has to win the next one, and after that it's over.
Okay.
Because it's best out of 7. So whoever first person to 4.
First person to 4.
Over.
Got you. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry for the bad math out there.
Yeah.
Wasn't my strongest.
Kawhi's unstoppable, like John Wick.
Like John Wick.
Yeah, so you had some comments about John Wick.
I have a lot of comments about John Wick because
I thought the movie was cold, bro.
You literally talk about people being OP'd, and John Wick is literally OP'd. He's literally overpowered. For all
that's
people who
facts.
don't know game lingo, he's overpowered, bro.
No.
The man will fall 10 stories
Yeah.
and survive.
Yeah. If you haven't seen John Wick yet, you're probably not gonna see it till it come out on DVD. So we could talk about it.
Did you see the subliminal though? Because you know what they did? They have branded him with a cross. What are they trying to say about Christ?
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
He might be the Michelangelo.
Strengthens me.
He might be the Michelangelo. Or the Angel Michael. I said him. I say he might be the Angel
It makes sense though. There was a lot of old art in there. Michelangelo.
Yeah. No, but I thought the movie was good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it was too many headshots. Way too many blood. If you're not big into blood, if you're not big into violence, which I'm hoping some of our viewers aren't, amen. There was a lot of that. There was an excess of that.
That joke was crazy.
Was there an excess of headshots?
Facts.
Because they
But
had
it's
used
John Wick.
100 less headshots in the movie.
They don't call him the boogeyman for nothing.
You don't have this shit.
Certified kills, man.
You don't have
kill
this shit.
confirmed.
No, 3-4 bullet shots to the face. That man.
No, he did do some extra stuff.
No, overkill, and that stuff had my stomach. Didn't.
But this
my
is spirit. You don't know, bro. Like, these are expert assassins. You just got to make sure.
He
bro.
was taking the way he was taking
He's
them
the
out.
boogeyman.
There was like 1 or 2 dudes that gave him problems, and I don't like that. That's the part that's overpowered. If you're gonna make somebody who's a superhuman or somebody who's a really got good training, let him get beat up a little bit more. He got stabbed a couple times. You know what I mean? He should have got.
But all those are like B and C list assassins. So like the bald head dude was like an A list.
He was
assassin.
an A-list. There was
And
only
he
one
gave him
A-list.
problems. Now that's the thing. That's the thing with me is like John Wick is kind of old, and like some of them cats, like the twins that he was fighting,
young dudes,
and like you gave them work, and like some of it just was kind of like and then you just running. His
through
run
the
was
city,
killing me, bro.
like
His
a T-Rex. Running through the city like a T-Rex. Yeah, it was a solid film. I would give it. What would you give it out of 10?
No, I would give it like an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
For what? For story?
Great
for
action.
Okay.
Great action.
Great action alone is
it's a
giving
good.
you an 8.
It's a good third film. You don't see many third films. Like
it might be the best in the series.
And I give it a good. I give it an 8 because it's a good third film. Like when you look at films that have 3 or more movies, they're usually booty.
Definitely.
And so
Toy
that
Story
one was
3
good.
trash,
yeah, and that was good. Like, and Halle Berry, come on now.
Yeah, that's an automatic. You give him another
That's a
3
7
points.
plus. That's a 7 plus
right.
automatic.
You can't even go lower.
And she
than
was
a
going
7 'cause of
crazy.
Holly. Yeah.
And she still looks the same. If anything, to me, she looks better.
Wow. You are maturing, so is she.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all will meet, you know what I'm saying?
And something about dogs, bro. I don't know what it is. Something about the theme of dogs in this series is really, it's really weird to me.
Yeah,
bro,
because the dogs were doing inappropriate things. I won't say on camera what they were doing, but the dogs a couple of times were used to take off of people's.
Like her job was over. She could have left it at that. He shot the dog. Bulletproof vest. Dog didn't even die.
Didn't even die. She was just mad.
And she just was like, and he was like, bro, just chill. And then she just started spraying.
Yeah, she lost it.
The dog was still alive, bro.
She turned
all of that was
into
unnecessary. But like, yeah, they climbing up 30-foot wall, or what was that, like a 10-foot wall?
It was wild. It was
grabbing people.
unnecessary.
Yeah, but
y'all can't go all the way to Morocco or whatever they were.
Yeah, but my thing is like with that, it's one of the things where you don't go to John Wick to see the storyline. Like you don't go to a movie like that to be like, this is gonna be a crazy plot. No, you go there because you're trying to see that body count.
Right.
In the different ways that he catches the body count.
How many bodies you think he caught?
Like with the when he did the glass, like when he was hitting them cats with the glass at that museum, that junk was cold.
Yeah, them was the knives. Yeah, he was breaking the glass.
That was excessive too. Because he hit him, bap, 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 bap. Just at that point.
It was cool. It was, and honestly, I think a lot of the energy went into writing the actual like fight scenes, and you know, because those are deep. Like they're not just, oh, I'm punch you, you punch me, you miss, I miss. Like
no, that's like legit martial arts.
Yeah, like, choreography.
Yeah,
like real choreography. So for them to like learn all that, I don't know how many stuntmen John Wick had, but major props to Keanu.
He does all his stunts by himself. That's the thing that's crazy.
Now that part you got to show me. I didn't know about that.
No,
but
he does
major props to Keanu because like he's made a comeback. Like Keanu dipped after
Matrix.
Yeah, after Matrix, there was really no big popular ones that he was in. So
yeah,
big shout out to him.
Big shout out to him, man. That's a good movie. Probably other than Endgame, probably one of the better movies out right now, as far as I know.
Yeah, other than When They See Us, which is a Netflix miniseries.
Well, that's on Netflix. I'm talking about in theaters.
Oh, in theaters? Yeah. Netflix is competing with theaters for sure.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm an AMC A-list member, so that might change the game as well.
Yeah, the A-list is. Mine's got canceled.
Yeah.
I was trying, bro, and I told myself I was gonna keep it until Endgame came out. Endgame came out, and I had it for another month after that, and then all the movies were butt cheeks. So.
But they were still available for free, technically, because
there's
you took the card off.
You can't say free at all because they charging your card $23 a month.
See, that's what's crazy because I'm only getting 21, so like.
Yeah, I think I have the nationwide one. Like if I travel somewhere, I can go to that AMC. Really?
Yeah, because I went to see
in Atlanta.
I went to see John Wick when I was in Atlanta.
Oh,
yeah.
You're wild.
Yeah.
You might have got grandfathered in or something.
Yeah. It was back when it first started. I just had to get it.
You didn't see When They See Us. You didn't see the Netflix limited series.
I don't think I am either.
Yeah, but you've read a lot of responses about it.
Yeah, I read a lot of responses, and I did my research on the topic in itself.
Central Park. Is it 5?
Yeah, Central Park 5. Okay. But it's like it was, and like doing my research on it led me just like I can't watch this. Like it's too heavy, bro. And it's like it's just one of them things where it's like, one, I already know
because it's real. What if it was fictional? Would you be able to watch it?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
Probably
That's
not.
Still not.
I'm not one of those people because we live this every day. Like this discrimination, this unlawful this quote unquote justice that we see, and like I don't want to repeatedly see the stuff that's happening, because for me, movies for me, TV for me is an escape of the reality that I'm living in right now.
But it's also a reminder, I think, of the technological advances that have happened. I think a lot of the stuff that we witness could possibly have went a different way if it was today. Like, now people are saying like, hey, I know my rights. You can't do this. Yeah. Which is what happened with the Yusuf brother. And I don't know, you didn't get a chance to see it, but in there, his mom came and said, hey, you can't do this. I think in the real story, an attorney came and got him and said, you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing. So like, I think it just showed for me, yes, some trauma and some scary, like people calling it a black horror film, because of how horrific it can be at times.
For sure.
But it also just like invoked a sense of empowerment for me, I felt like, because it was like, I know now, knowing my younger brother, his friends, people younger than him, how outspoken they would be and pull their phones out and say, hey, this isn't right, get that recorded and get that fixed. I don't think that was something that they had access to back in the day.
Yeah, and I think like with that being said, like I feel like I've seen enough already that I know, like I have kind of a background in what should be done. I've done research and like especially with the Kaepernick stuff, like I've read like what are my rights. I know what is something that can happen, and I've used that when I've been pulled over like recently, and I've used that, and like they're really shocked at how much you actually know. So like for some people who, and like your brother puts it in a good term on Facebook, he was saying the people who are just now woke and like just now understanding, like black people who are just now understanding their rights. I think that's good for them to be reminded, but like for people who've kind of done research already, like for me, like I think I know enough where it's like I don't want to see that hardship anymore, because it's like I already got enough on my plate, but it's like I don't want to, because like from what I was seeing, like the reviews and the people that seen it on Facebook and like the response, I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I don't have the time to be like, yo, I don't like white people, or like justice system is flawed. Like I already knew.
You think it just invokes emotion, negative emotion,
emotion that like we were saying before we started. Like I don't think that I think that show was really for people who are not black, for
to
white people,
and digest.
The people that don't understand that the justice system is flawed and is skewed towards a certain demographic of people.
Because those five men did end up getting exonerated and then like paid 40 million as well. They got 40 million divided, hopefully equally into the
and so like and people were saying like that's not enough and stuff like that, which is true. But to be honest, no, you can't put a dollar sign on freedom, on life, and so it's like if they're not complaining, we shouldn't complain, right? Because it's like there are thousands of people that don't even get that, that is still in prison.
Right.
So it's like this, it's kind of like baby steps. But yeah, we should still fight for more and for the right things. But it's like if this is becoming more emotional for me than the people who actually were going through it, then is it really about them and what's going on, or is it more about me getting attention? Because that's some of the things that I've noticed is like, are people really talking about this because they feel emotional, or is it because it's the trend? It's because what's popping, it's what people are going to click on, what people are going to like. And so that's why I try to stay kind of clear from things like that, because I have to check my motives behind it. Am I doing this for popular demand? It's the thing. Like if I hashtag, Central Park 5, I know I'm going to get like 1,000 people that are going to view it and see my videos and stuff like that. And so like with me, I like to fight that battle on action. I don't like to fight it on social media. And so a lot of people are doing that on social media, like, oh, we need to do this. It's like, what are you doing in real life?
I think that was a strategic move, too, by Netflix. I think that was an amazing point. But I think that was a strategic move, too, by Netflix to greenlight, pick that movie up. Directed by a black woman, Ava DuVernay. That's the main reason I feel like.
Because she directed A Wrinkle in Time, right?
She directed that.
Because Oprah was a producer. Was Oprah a producer on the Central Park?
No, on A Wrinkle in Time she was though. I don't know who else all was involved, but I know that.
I think she played a part in that Netflix series.
Though. Yeah, I seen her talk about it, so I would assume so. But I just think like having Ava DuVernay have something that was greenlit, that was executed well. The cinematography was amazing.
She's an amazing director.
Yeah, there was just so many nuances about it and little details about Central Park 5 miniseries called When They See Us that we saw on Netflix. What we're talking about, and it's just like I think you're definitely right. People have digested and watched it and responded to it just for the wrong reasons. Yeah. But I think just having more representation and truthful representation, having stories be told, that was like the biggest thing I felt like was like, since it's happened, not a lot of like mainstream conversation has been made around it. You'll see like little journalists interview them and talk to them, or Black Tree TV sat down with them, Vlad TV sat down with them. But you never really heard about what really happened, what really went wrong. And I think that was like probably the main reason why it even got greenlit was like, man, we don't really know
the
what
truth behind what's going on.
Because like they were discriminated for jobs, people their families were discriminated against because of accusations, like just straight up wrong.
And you got accused and you were thrown in prison for accusations, no proof, like the innocent until proven guilty was just thrown out the window
completely.
And so that was one of those things where it's like, I think it opened the eyes of a lot of people, and Netflix did big because they not only greenlit it and put money behind it, but they put marketing behind it. They put it, if you go on Netflix right now and you log into your Netflix, it's the featured series on there right now. Like you can't help but to see it. And so I think that's important because Netflix is such a huge platform to raise awareness for things like that. And I've seen posts where people who are more privileged are like, wow, this is really what's going on, and it opens up for dialogue. And so I think with the mainstream portion of it, it's like, I don't even think it needs to be like with social media nowadays. Mainstream is kind of like just normal. Like everything just flows in a way, like, because social media created this huge buzz, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and none of that was on the news. And things spread faster, and really it's the next generation that needs to learn about this, because like when older people are stuck in their ways, that's how it is. Like not a lot is going to change their mind, but like they're instilling these values, what they believe, into their kids, the next generation. That's why, like with racism, you can create laws all you want, but laws don't change people's minds. Laws don't change people's heart. They're still gonna hate you. Like with racist people, like with the cops and stuff, for instance, they never lost their jobs. They still had their jobs, so you can still teach your sons, your kids, we don't like blacks.
No, and they're not gonna like. The sister that the lady, the woman,
the queen. Yeah, just keep going.
No. Hey, wait 1 second. The prosecutor, or I think she was in the head of sex crimes in New York at the time, who really put the pressure in the
white lady.
Yeah, who forced the issue.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
I wasn't. I was like 1 second. She is like a very successful author, you know, and they were dragging her on the internet and stuff, but she had to pull off of social media. But she's made, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars selling non-fictional books and even some fiction or some nonfiction, some fiction and some nonfiction. One of them detailing kind of some stories around like, you know, sexual misconduct and sexual assault. But just to know that she lived a successful and I guess seemingly, you know, easy life even after this this is kind of ridiculous. And I think that outcry and just like the attention on the film in itself kind of helped spark that. Yeah. But again, I do think you're making an incredible point about just like there being kind of this like internet wokeness about people being outraged when
and
really
it changes a lot, because that is the main source of exposure for our generation and the people younger than us. It's all about the internet. So if you got people on your main, like you got your next main source of income that are like, yo, cut her off or all the money's gone, and you got millions of people, it's trending all over the world, you don't have a choice. And so I think that that's important for Netflix to do something like that, because now it opens the eyes of not just the people in the community who know this stuff is going on, but people all over the world who are just like, wow, that's crazy that's happening, let me talk about it. And people are talking about it, and it's spreading like wildfire. That's the beauty and the curse of social media and of the internet in general, because before it used to be all the news. It used to be all the news, so the news can say one thing and you'd have to listen to it. You'd have to take it. Oh, blacks are this. We got to listen to it. We don't know. We're not going to go down there, but that's what we get. But the news can say one thing, but it breaks on Twitter an hour before the news can say anything. So like the news is saying this, but everybody else is saying this. It forces people to be like, let's have a conversation and see what's really going on.
Consume the news on a regular basis, but I feel like
it's the older. I feel like older people.
Yeah, more than anything, like the news is like looked at as like sort of a like suspect kind of you know source of material. And it's funny you said that about Kawhi earlier, because I just wanted to bring it back with the times. He is sort of like that 80s, 90s basketball player, because I think now with the change of times, we expect people to be more like superstars in that role with the blow up and the explosion of NBA
and have like crazy personality.
Yeah, crazy personality, like crazy outfits. No, my man comes in there with a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Some sweats.
Some jeans. Yeah, maybe some sweats and some New Balance.
Yeah, some New Balance.
Yeah. Per contract obligation. Yeah. You know, he keeps it simple. And he's like really into real estate. Dude just bought a crib like in LA. He's buying property in Toronto.
Did you know in I think it was 2012, he had finally bought a car?
No, I didn't.
Or it was his third year in the league. I don't know what his third year in the league was, but he had the same pickup truck that he had since high school.
Yeah, he's dope.
And he's a pretty simple dude. But
he's dope.
That's honestly the way to live, though.
That is, though.
You don't need all that extra stuff. And it's just like, but yeah, it's crazy how just social media just changes things, and just all it takes is one click, and your story is in front of everybody, bro. Because it's like, and I think what you were saying about that diversity thing, that's huge, man. Because it's really changing the game as far as entertainment goes. Because you got like with Aladdin, the Aladdin movie. That movie was amazing to me.
I love it.
And it was all authentic Middle Eastern people. Because, you know, back in the day, well, I shouldn't say all, but most.
Jasmine was mostly Caucasus.
No. She's
1/16 Indian.
No. She's like half and half. I think she's South American though.
Really?
Yeah. I can.
What other movie was she in?
Don't quote me in.
What other movie?
I don't know, but she's beautiful. She
is beautiful, but I remember the movie from somewhere. Was she Tomb Raider?
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
Heck no. No, that's a huge. They don't look nothing alike. No. But like with that, I think it's cool that people are really getting into the diversity of in entertainment and are allowing that platform. And I really think, and honestly, we really owe that all to Black Panther. Because,
nigga's tripping.
Yeah. No, if we're being honest, the amount of films that are produced, written, directed, starring a majority multicultural cast, they're really green-lighting a lot of this stuff because how well that Black Panther did in the box office.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because it drove revenue, which is the main focus
money. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So we really...
I can see that. You're onto something, but there was also Think Like a Man that did really well.
Yeah.
There was a couple.
But it didn't make billions.
No, you're right. But I think it's like a momentum thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it started with Eddie Murphy, who was doing his own movies, write, direct, star. Like he was, and
True.
then that was making money back in the day. If you do the currency switch, that was making money.
But if you look at how much money they're putting into films, like for me, budgets. I love to watch. Yeah, I love to look at the budgets and see how much money it took to make each of those films, and like from 2017, because that's when they greenlit Black Panther. From 2017,
didn't 2017 then Get Out release?
It got out
2017.
That too.
I remember that doing pretty good.
Yeah,
especially
that's
for the
true
budget.
for a whole, but it didn't make billions though.
No, not many movies.
No. You have a point. I should have thought about that before I said it.
There was a couple, but definitely Black Panther broke the straw. This is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, sure. And so I think now they're saying like, okay, it can make money. So because at the end of the day, it's business.
Right.
So like,
does it work? Does it not work?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think with Netflix, it wasn't all conscious. It was, I think we can make some change off this. And so, that's how the cookie crumbles now. In this,
how do you think Netflix makes money? People watch the video because there's no ads on Netflix.
Yeah, it's all subscriptions.
So people can subscribe for the fact that a movie released. I don't think that.
No, I'm saying. So, Netflix makes money off of product placement in films, but also on the amount of subscriptions that they have. They're literally, because if you think about it, if you have $2, 30 million people are putting $2 in every single month. That's a lot of money.
Well, that's $60
but
million.
But Netflix charges now
like
$13.49, and that's for basic. If you want like the ultra with the 4K and all that, that's $20. They have over, I think
but
it's
I'm saying when you release, how are they making? I mean, I know they're making money, and I know they can afford to make big budget films. But I guess I was just curious about when they release a movie and they put marketing into it. What is the attainment rate when it comes to new subscribers? Because I feel like from my end as a millennial, most people I know have Netflix already, so it's not like you're getting those people back. I've actually had Netflix
every month they're getting more and more money from the millions and millions of subscribers.
But I think there's a couple other factors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it just doesn't.
We probably, before you brought that up, we probably should have did a little research on it so we don't look stupid out here. Yeah. But I think that's one of those things where, it happens. They're making money. They're putting money into good productions, and some of them are better than stuff that's in the theater. So it's like, I'm not gonna complain.
Definitely.
Because you taking my little $13, so you better do something with it.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that cousin that's just like, hey, yo, man.
Yeah.
What
they just upped it another $2. Talking about we're putting bigger films on, but I'm like, they're losing all the Disney stuff.
My best friend, her family watches foreign movies all the time.
For real?
And literally, they come with that smoke. Like, if you want to watch a fire Korean movie, you can go to Netflix, and you don't.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Like, they have options and they're diversifying.
Because Netflix is worldwide now, so they have a China Netflix. Like, they have Netflix originals that are all done in China. They have them all done in Italy, all done in Greece, et cetera, et cetera.
They need to show Africa some love, though. Right?
Empire Africa.
Yeah, Empire Africa 1, man.
Yeah, Collins is like,
let's get this show on here. Have us on here.
Oh, dude got a weekly show that comes out every week on Netflix.
Hassan Minaj.
Yeah, he's funny, bro.
Act. He cool.
Yeah,
he all right.
Yeah, he got moments. But
no, shout out to him. He's a brown brother doing this.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to touch on before?
Nah, I think that was it, bro. That was a good podcast. My man. Shout out to our producer Collins, who really is like
clutch.
He like a CEO here, and he decided to come in and produce the show. So
man.
It's all love out here.
Man,
it's all
everything.
Love out here,
Thank
man.
y'all for y'all time. We appreciate Empire Africa 1.
Yes.
You got any shows coming up or anything?
Yeah. So this weekend I'm actually at the Twins. So Thursday, Friday. So if you're watching this now, Thursday, Friday, come check me out at the Twins. I'm also there next week and the week after. If you're watching this on YouTube, you missed the Thursday game, but you can come to the Friday game. And then Saturday, I got 2 shows One is a family reunion, so y'all can't come. But my night show is at the Underground Music Cafe at 8:00. It's gonna be hilarious, man. We got a headliner. He's been on BET, all types of stuff. He's an old school cat. It's grown comedy. That's what they call it.
They're always hilarious.
Yeah, it's an all white. It's an all white theme too. So like, if you got all white clothes, wear it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go to Burlington tomorrow to make sure I get some all white. Yes, and then Sunday I got a show at the Nickel Joint. They're doing a comedy competition. And so I'm headlining. Hey. I'm headlining the comedy competition.
Oh, you're not even in the competition.
I'm not in the competition. Yes, it's above me now. Hey, man. It's above. I know how to get to use it. It's above me now. But yeah, so if y'all come through, you know it's gonna be all love. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
So much.
Do-Rag Juicy came through, so this probably won't happen again. But yeah, I brought out the Silky, so the wave's gonna be crispy next week. Watch.
Until next time.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We out.